have mercy, look at how the time goes.
And good day, everyone. Good morning, good
so
evening, wherever you are in the
older
world.
than my
It's a late solo Saturday episode here today on the Coming Home podcast with John Allen. The day kind of ran away from me. I try not to be too preoccupied with time, but time kept tapping me on the shoulder today, and maybe I should have been a little more preoccupied with it. No, I have a good reason for being a little bit late today. I actually pre-recorded an episode that'll be coming up a few more episodes down the road. So I did that, and then I had tons of problems and delays with post-production. Problems with this crazy memory card and my mixer and downloading and uploading and all of that kind of stuff. I tell you, this podcast needs to take off so I can get some income from it and hire somebody to do all this stuff for me. It's a little bit time consuming. It's the dark underbelly of podcasting, the post-production work. It's actually not that much work to do, but it is work that has to be done. And when there's problems, then it can really set a fella back. So here I am. It's 10 minutes after 10 p.m. in Norway. Episode 50 will be coming out very shortly after you all hear this episode, which is episode 49, this solo Saturday. Episode 50 is going to be a great episode. It's a pre-recorded episode with a discussion I had with Miss Kim Fairchild. Boy, is she great. Kim Fairchild. You guys really should check her out on social media. She's got a great Facebook page. Kim Fairchild is her name. Check out that episode when it comes up in just a couple of hours. It'll be up at 1 minute after midnight Norway time. That's 1 minute after 6 p.m. East Coast, United States. You guys do the math according to wherever you live in the world. 1 minute after midnight Norway time. 1 minute after 6 p.m. East Coast, United States. What a crazy and exciting week. You know, it never stops. Count your blessings, folks. Count your blessings. Roll around in the good fortune that you have. Feel that. And then see what that good fortune that you have, see what that can do in your work that you do for others. I don't even know how I got this gig, but I got approached by a filmmaker, a local filmmaker here in Norway, to do some voiceover work. To be honest, I don't even really have that much of an idea what the film is about. I just did my part. It was a text that he had written. I helped him make sure that text was in place. It was English text that I was reading. And I read that in using my trusty studio equipment I have here. I read in these lines that are going to be on this voiceover for this film. If I understand right, it's going to come up at the end scene. There'll just be a voice kind of narrating, summing up the film in the last scene of the film. And what an honor to do that. Never in my life did I ever think I would be doing voiceover work on a film. So I can't say too much about it yet because it's not released, but when it's released, then I will let you know. Believe me, I will let you guys know. It's crazy that I would get the opportunity to do something like that. So it never stops. It never stops. If you keep your eyes open, you will see the blessings coming your way. And it's a good feeling. I'm tired, people, but it's the good kind of tired. A lot of work that's been going on, a lot of great guests. I have a lot of pre-recorded episodes. I don't think that it will be obvious that they're pre-recorded. There's no time-relevant things that we're talking about, and I think that's a good thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm consciously trying to stay away from talking too much with my guests about current events. Everybody sees what's going on. Everybody has an opinion on what's going on, and while I love a good debate, I love a good discussion, I even love a good argument, sometimes it's good to step away from that and talk about other things. I try to talk about things with these guests that I believe you, the listener, will gain some knowledge from, or you'll find out something through my discussion with my guests. You'll find out something that you can use to enhance your life. So it kind of feels good to get back to that and kind of step away from the current events type of thing. Because I tell you, it's a frustrating thing. A lot of people are throwing their opinions out there, and that's great. But it would be so much better if people would engage in healthy dialogue. And it's not a bad thing to disagree with someone. It becomes a bad thing when you step away from logic, when you step away from reason, debate, and discussion, and you start engaging in that ugliness, the name calling. It gets old, and it's sad. I posted on Facebook. I posted a video of another Facebook friend of mine had posted, where it was a film of just a short little telephone video of people sitting in a restaurant quietly enjoying their meal. No masks, not because they were protesting wearing masks, but because it's not necessary to wear them here in Norway. And the reason for that is, I'm not a doctor, but I think I can safely assume that the reason that people are able to sit in restaurants in public, not social distancing and with no mask, the reason they're able to do that is because we did the right thing early on when Corona first came out. And I tell you, we see the benefits of it now. Now, having said that, I'm not going to go up and kiss a stranger on the mouth. I have a little bit of not anxiety, but I still want to be careful. I think a lot of people still want to be careful. But we have done the work. They shut things down very early here. People followed the rules. We kept our cases down. It's almost unheard of that new cases pop up around here. It just doesn't happen because we did the work early on. So I'm sitting here in this situation where people can relax and not really think about COVID-19 on a day-to-day basis. And then I see what's going on back home in the United States, and it breaks my heart. I don't know. These people are going to patriot themselves to death. Oh, you're trampling on my civil rights, my freedoms. I won't wear a mask. I'm a free American. You can't make me do it. Well, you know what? Don't wear that mask, and I hope you don't have to wear a ventilator. Let's just leave it at that. I hope you don't have to wear a ventilator. Stay away from the mask if you want, but I hope you don't end up having to wear a ventilator. I wonder what the mask protesters would think if their mom or their dad, husband, wife, brother, someone close to them was infected because they themselves chose to not social distance and wear a mask, as the health officials in the United States are asking people to do. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't see what it has to do with civil rights. I don't see what it has to do with freedom. Do these people really think that all these doctors at the CDC and all of these politicians actually got together to cook up some scheme to take control of everybody by asking them to wear a mask? I just don't see that. So anyway, I hope people come around. I hope things get worked out back home. Now, so far, nobody I know in my close family or any of my old friends, none of them have had an infection with the coronavirus that I know of. And I hope it stays that way. So I'm going to keep this episode short. It's basically a prequel to the upcoming episode with Miss Kim Fairchild. Check her out. She's a fantastic singer, vocalist, musician, actress, author. Yeah. Sister Kim has a book coming out we talk about all that stuff, and you'll see it in the description on that episode, which is coming up in just a couple of hours. It will be available. I want to thank you guys for listening. I want to thank you guys for your support. I feel the love. I really do. And I send the love back. If you can get anything out of my podcast, maybe you laugh. There's a couple episodes with Snoopy out there. I want to suggest those episodes. I tease that woman relentlessly. But we also talk about some good things. There's some interesting subject matter on those episodes where I have Snoopy. Check out episode 28. It was a solo Saturday episode where it kind of went semi-viral and gave me a little bit of attention a lot of attention from the news media, both back home in the United States and here in Norway. Couple episodes back, I had a great discussion with my good friend Bob Iknamati. Check that one out. Just, roll through these episodes. Check them out. It's available everywhere you find podcasts. It's also available on my YouTube channel. You can find all the places where my podcast is located if you go in on my website, johnallenpod.com. That's JOHNALANPOD.com. And from there, you find all of the social media outlets where you can find me. And do that, please. Check me out, and I'm here for you. We'll talk again soon. Bye, everybody.
I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Yes, I am, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Lord, I'm coming home.